Pacers, man, this is a tough break. This was a great season that just ended with such a disappointing end. For it to end like this, it's sad. You feel for Tyrese Halliburton. This is somebody that made 4 game winners. This is somebody that had the clutchest postseason ever. This is like one of the best postseasons we've seen a team go on. Just to be the underdog in every single series and then get to all the way to the NBA Finals and take an all-time great team to 7 games. And for Halliburton to be cooking in the first 7 minutes, drain 3 threes, 9 points, 7 minutes. He was hyped too. You could see it when they called that timeout. He was cussing. You know, he was just feeling all of it. Ready. This is the game players look forward to the most. Game 7. All on you and your team to come out. 14-10. Pacers, they were up in this game. And then just torn Achilles. Sad, sad break. And you see the emotion on him. You see the emotion on TJ McConnell, this players. This is devastating. It's hard to come back from them. Credit to the Pacers for, standing in this game, and coming back in the fourth quarter a little bit. Having Thunder's fans, a little concerned. But yeah, this is like impossible to overcome. Your star player to go down like that? Game 7? Pacers, though, great season by them. They overcame a lot. This is one of those, I've seen Bill Simmons say, this is a series that you remember the losing team more than the championship winning team, which is really, really an interesting thought. I agree with it, too, because this Pacers team, it was such a fun run. So many great storylines, so many great things happened this postseason for them. Game winners, coming back, down 9 points with under a minute and shit. Just what they did was insanity. It's movie storyline-esque. It was a tough spot for Halliburton, though, because, with the calf strain, if he doesn't play, he's called soft. If he does play, people are saying he's jeopardizing his team. He's putting his team in a bad spot. Skip Bayless was saying he had a fake injury and shit. So it's really tough for these players to maneuver this. Obviously, Game 7 of the NBA Finals, I played a big part in bringing us here. I want to win this championship. I want this on my resume. I want to win this with my team. Anybody, it's reasonable for him to go out there and do this. But we saw Kevin Durant do the same thing. Him tear his Achilles against the Raptors. Ironically, Pascal Siakam has been in the game with multiple players having injuries like this. Obviously, I'm not going to put the blame on Pascal Siakam, but that was just something interesting I saw on Twitter. It's just a tough place for these stars to maneuver. Like, Victor Oladipo has been somebody that's speaking in regards to defending the players, wanting the players to be more supported in situations like this, Outcomes like this have happened in the past, unfortunately. Prayers up to Tyrese Halliburton. Hopefully he's in good spirits. Hopefully, the surgery, all that stuff goes well. Recovery, it's going to be a long road for him. So prayers up to bro. He's more than likely going to be out for the next season. So Pacers, unfortunately, they got so close. This is the furthest they've been. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And very tough to say, very unlikely they get back. Halliburton might be back for the 26-27 season. That's when he'll most likely be fully healthy. Boston's going to be back. The East is going to get better and better. You're going to have an Eastern Conference this season where the Orlando Magic, Detroit Pistons, these younger teams are going to get a little taste of success. So I don't know if this Pacers team makes it back. With all the guys, it's a deep roster, but this was their year. That's what makes this situation worse. Yeah, prayers up to Tyrese Halliburton. Great season by them. They deserve all the credit and all the appreciation for what they did this year because they made this postseason an enjoyable postseason. A really fun playoffs. One of the more enjoyable playoffs we've seen in quite some time. Let me know down below, do you think the Pacers will make it back? And your thoughts on this NBA Finals. What grade you give it? I personally give this NBA Finals an A. This was our first Game 7 since 2016. Unfortunately, Game 7 didn't go how we wanted it to, but the anticipation, the hype was there. We can't, fault the injury for derailing that, but this was still a great NBA Finals, and this was a great postseason, all in all.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.